Hi, David again for concertblogger.com. Today I have the great privilege to be here with Rocket and the Ghost, a Brooklyn-based indie rock band, I guess. Well,
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself?
I guess indie rock is about as good as we can get right now.
For now.
I don't like to describe us.
Cool, awesome.
much like describing yourself, right?
Exactly. Well, welcome. Was there a lot of music in your life growing up? Did your parents play music? Well, first of all, you know what? Before we get to that, why don't we introduce ourselves? We'll go down the line, tell us who you are and what you play.
All right, I'm Sean and I play the guitar.
I'm Kiyoshi and I sing and I play the guitar.
Stuart, play drums.
Alan, I sing and play synthesizers and organ. Sean also sings. Yeah, Sean
A
also
little
sings,
bit.
I forgot.
Cool, awesome. So when you guys were growing up, was there a lot of music in your house? How were you first exposed to music? How did you know you wanted to be musicians?
My dad played piano. When you're a kid, your dad's the coolest person on the planet, so...
Cool, yeah, absolutely. Especially if he does something cool, you know? He's got some kind of cool little thing that maybe other kids' dads don't do, or...
My dad used to play Motown around the house, and I really liked that. I was always drawn to that kind of music.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah. Which, as it turns out, was the basis for a lot of the stuff that we like that influences our band anyway. So, totally. Yeah, Motown's some heavy shit.
Cool.
Pretty awesome.
It is a pretty awesome type of music. Do you find that that influences what you've done? Is that like your main influence, or what kind of music do you look upon as things that add to what you do?
I think it's hard to try to choose something in particular that you're going to do, because I mean, I'm kind of I'd say we're all proponents of the fact that we're not really going to be anybody except ourselves. So, you know, to try to emulate someone as best you can is good, but in the end, you just got to do what you do better than anybody else. You know?
Cool, love that. I love that answer. Do what you do better than anyone else. How did you guys come together as a band? I know, Kiyoshi, you'd been in the London Souls for years and had quite a bit of a following. Why did you decide to go in a different direction, and how did this band come together?
Oh man, that is a loaded question. Well, you know, it was, I quit a band that I was very passionate about for a long time. And with that comes a lot, it's too much to say in one answer. I mean,
Fair enough.
there were just a lot of aspects of that band that were incredible, but ultimately I needed to do something totally different for very personal reasons. And we all knew each other, friends or through friends of friends, and I hope they're coming to the show later.
Yeah, more fans.
And we've all been playing in the same scene for a little while now in Brooklyn, and we just got together and played, and it's been the same lineup ever since.
Cool. Everything seemed to work.
Yeah.
What's your songwriting process like? How does it work with the band? Is there any one main songwriter, or?
Kiyoshi's the main songwriter. We've been working together on a new one, though. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I would say, who knows what it's going to be like. You know, Alan just wrote an amazing song that we're actually going to play tonight, and it's an open collaborative process. I mean, I'd say it just basically works like one person writes the main idea and they bring it in, and we all take turns ripping it apart.
Ripping it apart and putting it back together again,
Pretty
the
much.
way everyone else sees fit.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're not too sensitive.
Beating it to death.
Our skin is thick enough to handle that sort of process.
Yeah.
But we know it's out of love.
But
It's all
think you have to have that-
sometimes the song is not though.
Yeah.
Sometimes the
we're like,
song is
forget
not
that.
strong enough, and then the song dies.
Yeah.
Once we
That's
beat it to
happened.
death.
That's
and
happened.
And then
May
we don't
they
have a
rest
song.
in
And then
peace.
we don't have a song anymore.
Well, that happens, but you know that's how the good and the bad get weeded out.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize the songs that have fallen.
There are way more than songs that have not fallen. There are way
Moment of silence for the songs that have
The songs
fallen.
that have fallen
the
in battle.
masses of songs that have fallen.
You just released your debut EP, Play It Out Loud. Tell me about it. How was the recording process with that? How did that go?
Well, Play It Out Loud is just actually it's just something we wrote on the CD. but it's self-titled. We did it live, right? I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, we recorded at a studio called Excello in Brooklyn. And we all played live, recorded the tape, and it was a lot of fun. It was
It was amazing.
I think that really comes through on it. I was listening to it this afternoon, and I think it really comes through as like a live recording, and everything is like so tight, and like you would be if you were playing like you are tonight over here at Rockwood. What kind of stories do your songs tell? I know that's kind of a running theme in a lot of your stuff is really telling stories.
I guess that's on me.
Well,
I feel like they're very different. I think on this particular EP, there's a lot of heartache and a lot of heartbreak in terms of stories being told. I mean, it was a time in my life when I was leading a band that I was very passionate about for a long period of my life. So just a lot of like getting comfortable in a new skin, I guess.
Cool.
And also in a lot of ways, like I would like people to sort of come up with their own stories when they listen to the song. I mean, there's a lot there, drawing from a lot of different.
There's a little basis for the stew, but let the listener make their own judgments on it.
Exactly.
Which is the best kind of music that the listener can relate to.
Yeah.
Kiyoshi said something really awesome in an email exchange that we were having. We were trying to come up with some lyrics and work through some things. We were like going back and forth on these things like, well, these like 10 words rhyme with that thing. And like, we were trying a bunch of different things. And then Kiyoshi's like, I'm waiting for the thing that grips me emotionally. And I thought that was a really well said for like how to write lyrics and how to tell a story. He was waiting for us to come up with something that was scripted.
And we have a lot of new songs too that are not about what the EP is about as well. So I mean, we're constantly evolving. We're not trying to pin ourselves down lyrically or musically. We're trying to just keep letting the music
flow through you.
Yeah, we're trying to let it define us rather than have us define it. So
great, awesome.
Just let it keep going and hopefully it'll bring us pleasures in the future.
The songs end up sounding so, like I was just saying, so layered and deep. It feels like you guys have been playing together for a number of years.
Well, there is a number of years that we've been playing together.
The number is 1.
The number is 1.5.
Oh, cool, awesome.
So, yeah.
And what's next for the band? You guys got any tour dates coming up, or?
What do you say,
Boston tomorrow?
We're going to Boston tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not going to be up in time. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
But beyond that?
the focus recently has been, we're trying to book more shows outside of the city at this point.
I've seen you play a few Brooklyn shows recently.
Yeah.
And even further outside.
Even
further
outside.
Sure.
At this step in the
Let's hit
process,
Queens.
yeah, at this step in the process, we're trying to play outside as much as possible and conquer some other cities like Boston. We just played in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're playing in Connecticut in a couple of weeks, and we played in Richmond, Virginia, Philadelphia, Washington D.C. So they're all fair game.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
We want to play as much as possible. Right now it's East Coast, but that's where we are right now.
Cool.
Reception's been really nice, I feel like.
Yeah.
When you guys are out touring, are you constantly writing? Are you constantly coming up with new ideas for songs?
Constantly.
Yeah,
And also
yeah.
constantly revamping songs. Like, new influx of new songs and then revamping old songs. Like, we don't really stop.
Yeah.
Good. That's great. That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
what you want. You want to continue to feed off each other.
We do it. We do some acapella. We do some acapella in the car as well when we sing each other's parts, and we just do vocal rehearsals in the car where we're like singing the drum parts and singing the bass parts.
We love rehearsing.
We rehearse in the car.
We love rehearsing.
Partly because we don't have a CD player. or a
tape deck.
Yeah, or a tape deck.
Our band doesn't even have a tape deck.
Oh man. All right, cool. One last question.
Yeah.
I like to ask everyone that I interview. What is something about yourselves, something private that maybe your fans wouldn't know about and be surprised by? Maybe a pet, maybe a hobby, maybe something that someone would go, wow, really?
Why don't you take that one, Sean?
Pass to Stu.
Pass to Stu.
Something we don't know.
As a band?
something kind of, you know, maybe personal. Maybe, you know, do you have a pet? Do you have
I do.
do you have, you know, something crazy that you
Let's
you
do
put
a
stamps?
Stu has 2 adorable puppies.
Stu has 2
I
puppies.
do.
But that's not good fodder.
That's
That's not good fodder. Puppies are just cute.
Puppies are cute, you know. Absolutely. Well, who doesn't like a puppy though?
Let me see.
It's true.
So mine too.
A secret about the band that
Rubik's
nobody
Cube.
knows us about it. Oh, Alan
Alan-
can solve a Rubik's Cube in 45 seconds.
No way.
Do you have it with you?
33.
I don't have
Holy
any.
shit! Why
Oh,
didn't you
no way.
Yeah.
Bring it up on stage. I'll try to get it on stage. Do it on stage.
Oh yeah. That'll up my street cred.
Hey, you know, you never know.
Get my ass kicked.
You already got a
stage.
lemon martini.
Yeah, that's true. I
Might as well,
had a
might as well solve a
martini.
Rubik's Cube.
I had a martini.
Alan also drinks martinis.
I drank martinis. It's true.
Okay, okay,
So
good.
does James Bond, though.
That's
right.
true.
And
That's,
Jack
and who's
from The
cooler than
Shining.
him?
Yeah.
Jack from The Shining.
He's the guy that
Both
killed
murderers.
everyone.
That's right. That's right.
Incidentally.
Yeah, both murderers. Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah, the drink of murderers.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll go with it. We'll go with the flow. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you
Yeah,
taking
thank you.
some time
Thank
to
you
sit
so
down
much, dude.
and talking to us. And good luck on upcoming shows.
Yeah.
And we'll see you out there on the road.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.